boys and girls, we're going to have a lesson today on what are called OERs. Has anybody ever heard of an OER before? Okay, a few of you, okay. Well, those of you that aren't aware, an OER stands for an Open Educational Resource, okay? Some of you might know them more as a website. How many of you have heard of a website before? Yes, lots of you have. Okay, now, we're going to be taking a look at a really cool open educational resource that I found that I don't think many of you have probably had much experience with before, but I think you're going to love it. But before we do that, I want to tie this lesson into our Readers Theater Club. And we all have an excitement for acting in Readers Theater, so I thought we could take this website and we could do a little bit of research on things that interest us with acting. So before I turn our attention over here to our presentation, let's turn to write a list of ideas of different words we can use for a keyword search that pertain to acting or Readers Theater. What are some words? Can you give me some that we can create a list or generate a list up here for? Helen? What's that? Drama. Very good. Definitely. Drama. That pertains to acting. Another word for acting. Like in high school, if you take an elective course, it's probably going to be called drama, right? Okay. What else? Say that again. Exaggerating. Yeah, because you really have to exaggerate when you're acting to get your point across to your audience, don't you? So exaggeration. Okay. Any other ideas? Yeah. Hayden. Emotions. Excellent. Okay, what else? Jackson.
Like humorous, like when you make somebody laugh.
Okay, yeah, because some type of drama is humorous, isn't it? And humorous is another way of saying what?
Funny.
Funny, absolutely. So humorous. Okay, any other ideas? Ooh, good hand. What do you got, Stefano? Oh, sarcasm. Okay, so that would kind of tie into the humor, wouldn't it? So I'm going to put underneath humorous sarcasm. I don't think I spelled that right, but we'll go back and look at it together. Yes, Madison. Broadway. Yeah, what's Broadway?
New York. Like a place.
Yeah, place, a geographic place, isn't it? Yeah, that's known for their theater district in New York. Okay, what else? Samantha?
Stage.
Okay, so stage or theater maybe? Okay, let's put both of those up there. Stage. Okay, very good. What else? Adiba? Singing, yeah, because musicals, stage productions, they can involve singing, can't they? Absolutely. All right, another idea? Hollywood. That would be another geographical location, a place. Because Hollywood's known for what? Raise your hand. Hollywood's known for what, Pete? The movie side of acting, right? Whereas New York's known more for the theater side of acting, Hollywood's known more for the movie side, right? The cinema. Okay, do we have one more idea, Shelby? Action! A different type of or style of drama, right? An action. What about the people that are in drama? What do we call those people, Helen? The actors. We could do a simple keyword search on actors and see what comes up for information. Okay, I think we've got a really good list of keywords generated. Would you agree?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay, so let's get to the actual website here that we're going to take a look at. So go ahead and turn yourselves to face the Promethean board for me. Okay, we're going to utilize technology to learn more about our passion of theater. Okay, I want to introduce you to this open educational resource, which is called Wonderopolis. Have any of you ever heard of Wonderopolis before? Fabulous. All right. So before we do that, though, I want to show you a couple things. First of all, Wonderopolis. Why do you think they titled this resource Wonderopolis? Can you make an inference or a guess as to why, Samantha?
Like you can go like anywhere on this website, like find out facts.
Yeah, anything that your mind is wondering about, you could type that topic in for a keyword search, and information is going to pop up about it. Does that make sense? Okay, so I put here, who is this person? I know you can see her name. Does anybody recognize her? Who is she? Sydney?
She's an actor.
She's an actor, yes, and her name is Emma Watson. Does anybody know what she's famous for being in, Peyton?
She was Belle in the movies, and she was also
Very good. Yes, in the Harry Potter series, absolutely. And she's known for this quote. It says, "The less you reveal, the more people can wonder." Think about that for a moment here. What do you think that means? The less you reveal, the more people can wonder. What do you think? Got a couple hands. Ooh, a few more hands popping up. That's good. That's good. I see you thinking. Ansley, what do you think, honey?
So, like, if you don't give any information, then they'll be
That's okay. So you're on the right track. If you don't give people as much information, they're going to wonder and questions are going to generate in their heads, right? Absolutely. It kind of ties back into when we were reading books in class, when we talk about suspense, right? If you feed somebody a little bit of information, but not a whole lot, their brain is going to start working. They go, oh, I wonder, right? Okay? What do you think, Samantha?
to create more mystery about yourself.
Very good, to create more mystery about yourself, because people are intrigued by mystery, aren't they? Right? Yes?
They're going to keep trying to figure out.
Very good. They're going to keep trying to figure out more information, aren't they? Yes, ma'am. Say that louder, honey. I can't hear you. Say it louder. I can't hear you. Yeah.
Okay, so, what, you can't stop it.
Oh, like you can't stop being adventurous or having wonders or questioning things in the world?
Yeah, because there's no stop, because there's no end.
Oh, there's no end to it. Because it's kind of like a chain reaction, right? One question can lead potentially to another, and so on and so forth. Very good. Okay, I want to go over with you a few terms that are so important, okay? One is called intellectual freedom. Has anybody ever heard that term before? Oh, right, okay. Well, we know what freedom means, right? We know what that means. We even talked yesterday about liberty, didn't we? Okay? But intellectual freedom is the freedom to speak and hear what others have to say rather than allowing others to control your access to information. So basically what that's saying is, in a nutshell, would be you have the right to learn whatever information you want to. Okay? You can't go to the library and somebody say to you, no, I really don't think you should look up that information on giant pandas. Okay? That's what it's saying. You have the right, whatever questions come up in your mind, you have the right to access that information to answer your questions. Does that sound pretty cool?
Yes.
I think it does. Yeah. Okay, information literacy is asking questions and being able to find information to answer your questions. Where are some places we can go to find answers to our questions? Besides the teacher, besides your friends, where are some places you can go to answer questions? Gage?
Google?
Google, the internet, right? Okay, absolutely. What else?
Like, maybe if you have a question about, like, what does the word mean, you can go look up in the dictionary.
Oh, a dictionary, so like a reference material, like a dictionary or an encyclopedia or an atlas. Where else? Alexa, okay, if you have Alexa, you're right, you could. Technology.
Like, and I remember in 2nd and 3rd grade, I used to use, like, Pebble Go.
Pebble Go, those are databases, right? Databases are great wealth of knowledge when it comes to information. Yes?
The library.
The library. Can we find databases in the library? Right. Can we find or can we access websites in the library? Yeah. Can we find find all kinds of books and dictionaries and encyclopedias. Can we find all that stuff in the library? Absolutely. Okay, so information literacy is being able to find information to answer those questions that we have. Like if you're doing a research paper in middle school or high school or college, right? Information literacy is finding that information to answer your questions. Good job. All right, so this is the website, OER, Open Education Resource. Okay, they are, what are they called in OER? What do you think? Open Education Resource. What do you think, Madison?
Like everyone can have education and resources.
Okay, yeah, it's open to everybody. Hey, there are some databases and some websites out there where you have to be a member, right? Do you know what I'm talking about? Like you go to that website and then it'll say, what's your login? What's your password? How many of you have ever been there before? And you're like, oh shoot, I really wanted to check that out, but I can't get into it because I don't have a subscription to the website or whatever. Has that ever happened to you before? Okay.
The light version.
You could get the light version, you're right. But what's so cool about Open Educational Resources is you don't have to log in. When you type in www.wonderopolis.org, it takes you directly to this website, and it's free. Okay? That's what's so cool about it. Now, speaking of that, the www.wonderopolis.org, the .org is called a domain. Okay? And .orgs, have you heard this before? Anything about domains? What do you know about domains? Anything? Two of you? What do you know, Gage?
So if it's like .net or .org, it's free, but if it's .com, you're gonna have to do a password.
Yes, because .coms are for profit, aren't they? Like YouTube. Think of YouTube. You're all familiar with YouTube, right? www.youtube.com. Think about all those YouTuber people, okay, that have their own channels, okay? What are they trying to do? What is their whole purpose of having their own channel? What's their whole purpose? Sydney, what's their whole purpose?
Their whole purpose is one, some of them are like funny YouTubers, so some of them come to make people happy. And then most of the time, most of the YouTubers get paid to make videos.
There you go. And paid, another way of saying that is it's profit. They're trying to make a profit. Okay? This website is considered a non-profit because that's not the overall goal. The overall goal of this website is to give knowledge to the people, to give knowledge to you guys. Okay? So that's why it's a .org. It's safest for you, and also you guys, when you go to .org, they're much safer. They're what's called vetted, which means somebody has looked over them and made sure that they're safe for kids and appropriate for kids, right? Another domain that's typically safe for kids too are .gov websites. Have you heard of .gov websites? Okay, like www.whitehouse.gov, okay? Or like somebody mentioned to like edu.edu. Those are for universities and colleges. Okay? So, moving on here. Got some fun stuff. All right. When you open Wonderopolis, this is what you're going to see. Okay? And we're going to go to Wonderopolis. Right now I'm going to click on here. And it's going to take us to the actual live website. Okay? And this is, you can see here, we've got our toolbar up here at the top, and it takes us directly to the home page. All right, if you scroll down, every day they have a Wonder of the Day. So this is Wonder of the Day number 2,233. That's a lot of wonders, right? And they keep all of these wonders in the website so that you can go back and access them, and they're all numbered, okay? And then tomorrow morning, if we were to log back on, there would be a new Wonder of the Day tomorrow morning. And then Friday morning, there'd be something new. So every day is a new Wonder of the Day. So today's Wonder of the Day is what is the Pythagorean theorem? Has anybody ever heard of the Pythagorean theorem? Oh, you have. Oh, I'm impressed. Cool. Okay. It says there are three sides to today's geometric Wonder of the Day. Well, it's geometric. You know, geometric deals with shapes, right? And a three-sided shape is a triangle. So the Pythagorean theorem has to do with the triangle. Okay? But we're going to scroll down here because I want to show you some of the features that they have on the Wonder of the Day on Wonderopolis website. Okay? First thing I want to point out, oops, sorry about that, is tags. Okay? If you're interested in math concepts or in this Pythagorean theorem, you read through the information and go, wow, that was really pretty cool. I wonder if they have other information about it. If you go up here to where it says tags, all of these are different links to more information that's similar to this topic. So if I click on triangle here, if I touch it, it's going to take me down here to past wonders of the day, like wonder 827 was how many degrees are in a circle. Okay? And if I scroll down here, it is wonder 1875, why do things appear smaller the farther you are from them? Okay, so cool different things that maybe you're like, haven't really thought about before, but once you read the question you go, well yeah, why is that so? Right? And you want to read more about it. Okay, so I'm going to go back up here, hit the back button. Okay, whoopsie, that's not where I want to go. Oh, there we go, perfect. All right, so we've got the tag feature here. All right, so we keep scrolling down. Oops, got to click on it. My apologies, I did that wrong. All right, so here we go. We're into the actual wonder of the day. What is the Pythagorean theorem? So here again are even more tags that you could click on, and there's more even. Okay, so if you click on that, you'll see the entire list. Now, what's cool about this too is all of the wonders that end up on this website are submitted by kids like you. Okay, so every wonder they're going to tell you. Today's wonder of the day was inspired by Carissa. Carissa wonders, so if you would ever submit a wonder and it actually ends up on the website, they would have your name up here, which is pretty cool. All right. Now, another feature they have is this listening feature. So if you want to just sit there and you want to follow along and have it read to you, you would click play and it would go ahead and start reading all this information to you. That's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, sometimes we just like a little break, don't we? All right, now, all of this information here is about the Pythagorean theorem. Okay, so you would sit and read through this or have the feature read it to you. But what I think is so cool about this is it gives you right here for words like, oh my goodness, I don't even know that word. Esoteric. I actually do, but I'm just playing along here, okay? If I don't know that word, I would just touch it and look it. It gives me the definition. Confined to and understandable by only an enlightened inner circle. Oh, okay. If I didn't know, let's see, formulas, okay? A group of symbols that make a mathematical statement. Isn't that cool? So it's like a built-in dictionary feature. Okay, down here, if it has physics, what is physics? Okay, the branch of science, oopsie, sorry about that. The branch of science concerned with nature and properties of matter and energy. What do you think about that feature? Is that pretty helpful? Okay, is that pretty helpful?
Yes.
Okay. All right, now, some other features they have that are really cool are they have vocabulary practice. So over here on the side, you'll see where it says Wonder Words. Take the Wonder Word Challenge. Okay, and when you click on it, you're going to have like a little game where you're going to match up the word with its definition to see if you understand what they mean. Okay, so I'm going to exit out of that. Then down here, they have, did you get it? Once I've read through the information, did I truly understand, like Pythagorean theorem? Okay, I could click on this, and it's going to give me a quick little quiz. It's only usually like 3 to 5 questions. But it's really neat because then you can see if you truly understand what you read about. Okay, you can push quit to exit out of that. Now, if I keep scrolling down the page, there's even more features at the bottom. Okay. It will give you over here more sources, more website sources that you can go to on that particular topic. And then over here, what's so cool is, are you ready to dive into some more geometry? Find a friend or family member to help you explore the following activities. They have really cool activities about the wonders of the day. Hey, and sometimes they have really cool videos too, so you need to check out this information. Now, when I was checking out this website the very first time, that particular day, the wonder of the day was, what is base jumping? Have any of you ever heard of base jumping?
Yes.
Some of you have. Okay, cool. Well, I honestly had heard the term before, but I really didn't know what it meant. So I was really interested, and I was reading everything and clicking on everything and trying out, which was really cool. And so I came across this excellent video that they had. Now, and where I found it was down here in this bottom section underneath Try It Out. And I was like amazed. It's so cool. I got to share it with you. Okay, so we're going to go over here, and I've got a link here. Okay, just to give you kind of a little bit of background information, this is like a less than 2-minute video. It's this Italian man, and if we can hear him on the record, we don't have to hear him because they have subtitles, we can read what he's saying. But if we can hear him, he's speaking in Italian, so we're not going to understand it anyway. But he is in Europe. He is in, it says here, in the Swiss Alps, and he's filming a promotional video for the company GoPro. Are you familiar with GoPro?
Yes.
Yeah, they have those cameras. Well, if you see in the video, you'll kind of see a couple of times where he's having a video camera on his helmet, and he's recording. He's doing a base jump, and he's recording it. So I'm going to go ahead and play, and we're going to watch it, okay?
I have a GoPro.
Do you really? Awesome. Okay. So he's showing us that this is just 2 meters wide. That's it. 2 meters wide. Okay? That's it. It says, base jumper Yuli Emanuel has executed what is thought to be one of the most technically challenging wingsuit jumps ever. He says, after yesterday's problem, so this is the filming of the day before. And things didn't work out the way as expected. So just watch, and you can kind of see a shadow over here too. So he's trying to fly through that crevice there. Oh, it didn't work, did it? So he says, I'm going to try again from the other side of the mountain. So he has to hike up the mountain. And that was a long hike. It said it took him like 45 hours to hike back to the top of the mountain to redo this jump. And he's showing from the top, there's the little crevice that he's going to base jump and fly through. You see the GoPro camera up there on the top of his head. He's turning it on. He's got his little suit on there. It kind of looks like a little flying squirrel suit, doesn't it? Okay, he's off. He's aiming for this right here.
Oh.
And then they do slow-mo. Watch this. Oh. Isn't that wicked cool? That is awesome.
I've seen someone do that.
You've seen somebody do that before in person?
Wow. That's crazy.
I would not be brave enough to do that, that's for sure. Absolutely. Okay, so I want to go back to the actual website, and I want to show you a couple more features that they have on the toolbar, and then I'm going to send you guys back to the Chromebooks at your seat so that you can have an opportunity to kind of play around with it and feel it out, okay? So when we go back to our seats and have the Chromebooks, you're going to go to this button right here, Explore Wonders, okay? And right here, this is where you're going to type in, okay, the topic you're interested in. Now, the first search that we're going to do, I want you to focus in on our topic of acting. Okay, you could type in any one of those things that we have up there, or if you think of another keyword that you want to type in having to do with acting, you can do that too. That's for our first search. Okay, so we scroll. Oh, I'm sorry. Let's go back up here. Now, this is super cool because this is where you can actually submit your own wonder, okay, like I was talking about before. So you would type in whatever your wonder might be in this blank, and then you can submit it, and look at, here's some other wonders that kids have submitted, and you can vote. You can read through theirs and go, oh yeah, I'd like to know more about that too. And the wonders that get the most votes are the ones that the website company are going to actually post on the website as a true wonder. So yours could end up on the website. Like, why does milk spoil? Or, I thought this was interesting, why is kindergarten called kindergarten? It's kind of one of those questions like, well, yeah, I never thought about that. Why is it called kindergarten, right? Okay. Well, look at this one. I can't even pronounce it. What is a I would be interested in that one because I don't even know what that word is. Okay? Who is Stephen Hawking? That would be interesting. Okay? What is quinoa? Okay? Super cool. So, scrolling back up to the top. Okay? They do have a store, but it's like a lot of teacher type items you can purchase, so that's probably not going to interest you. But it might, so you can always take a peek at that if that's something that interests you. Now, this is super cool. This is called Camp Wonderopolis, and what it is it says it's a free online summer learning destination that's full of fun, interactive STEM and literacy building topics. So like this past summer, the theme of Camp Wonderopolis was music, a symphony of wonders. Okay, so this might be something that you could explore with your parents. And it might be something that next summer when they come out with their new theme, maybe it's something that can kind of keep you busy during the summer, rather than your typical worksheets, right? If mom or dad make you do worksheet practice all the time. Okay? And then we've got, last year we had, let's see, Build Your Own Wonder City, so they kind of focus more on construction. And then they had a sports theme in 2016, a science space theme in 2015. So they've got lots of really interesting topics for kids, okay? So, and then very down at the top, the last thing on the toolbar I want to point out to you, whoopsie, is right here where it says donate. Okay, since they are a nonprofit, they do need to make money as far as to run the website. So if people are interested and they feel like I've got money and I'd like to donate it to a good cause, this is always an option. But what we're going to focus on in the toolbar is the Explore Wonders. Okay, so you're going to click on that, and then you're going to go to here. You're going to type in your keyword search, and like I said, good morning. Our first keyword search is going to be one that we have from the board over here, okay, where we generated ideas. And then I'm going to give you a little bit of time to work, and then we're going to kind of discuss what you learned about, okay? Does that sound like a plan? Okay, so what I want you to do is quietly, and is Hudson back? Okay, so maybe Hudson and Paul, could you partner up for this? You know how to log into a Chromebook? Okay, perfect, okay? So I've got a few Chromebooks over here, and we've got some over here. So if you and your partner, if one of you would go get the Chromebook and take it back to your seats. Thank you, honey.
How do we know how to get it?
I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you. Yes, yeah, we're going to do this for the first one, and then I'm going to open it up to a free search.
Can we sit right here?
Okay. Sure, you can sit there. Okay, eyes on me in 5, 4, 3. Oh, thank you so much. 2, eyes on me, please. 1. Okay, when you get yourselves logged in, okay, either one of you, whoever's going to log in, okay, this is where you're going to go. This is the website. It's right up here on the Promethean board. www.wonderopolis.org. Okay? And then again, you're going to click on here, the orange button in the toolbar, Explore Wonders. Okay, so go ahead and do that, please. And I'll give you some time to learn more about your wonders of acting. It's not today. It's Fridays, right? Okay. And what time? Don't know. I'm not gonna let you know because we changed it because I had some friends that were going to dyslexia and it wasn't working out, so I talked to them on. Okay. But let me check and I'll email you. Thank you. Okay. Okay. You're welcome. Thank you, ma'am.
Ooh, space.
Are we doing okay? Are we getting on?
Wait, are we supposed to press something?
What is something with turnaround? Right over here in our keyword search bar, pick one of those words to type in and do a keyword search on. Okay? Try that. You can try one first, look through it, and then try another. Okay? All right, let me help you here, sweetie.
Can you flip
Keep up on the
my
floor, honey.
seat?
Give me 1 second, I'll be right with you. Yay! Okay, good. Awesome, she got it.
Watercraft.
Okay, so right up there on the board, on the board, www.onemetropolis.org. Okay.
Yeah, I want to watch this.
Do you have a question here?
What do you do after you choose one?
That's so cool.
What are we supposed to read? It's not reading it. It looks like someone had stuff. Miss Sarah, what do we do after we chose a book? We chose a We chose.
There was an error to that. Okay, so which one did you choose? Okay, click on it again. Maybe it's just doing that. The issue is like, yeah, it's not an issue with it. So try a different one and see. It might just be temporarily not working. Which one looks interesting? Why don't you click on one? Because I'm just curious to see if there's another link that might work.
Oh, NASCAR.
Okay, let's see if it takes you to the. There you go. There you go. Scroll down. Keep scrolling. Oh, look, it gives you more information. See, this is one of the features that we talked about that you can click on it, and then if you turn the volume up, turn the volume up. Yeah. Starting right here, reading, see how it highlights it? And then it's going to go through and read the website to you. That's a very cool term. Yes, ma'am. Oh, great. All right. Look. All tabs. Inspired by what's the fastest car in the world? Thanks for wondering. Remember, if you scroll down, you can put your keyword search on here, and then type one of those words, one of those that came up with for our advertisement. Yeah, type it in. Type in Broadway real quick. Would you come and see the one? Type in Broadway. From years before they can be young children play with toy cars. They'll find it their own opportunity. Many of those screens feature fancy sports cars
This is helpful the world is. Before we look at a couple of the contenders, we should be clear that we are not talking about those special vehicles modified to supplement speed limits. For example, a man's speed limit is 60 miles per hour. Unlimited was set in 1997 by a special vehicle that featured a big turbofan engine. We won't see one of those on the street anytime soon. Though, when it comes to the fastest cars in the world, we're talking about electric vehicles. Those are the vehicles that are strictly intended to be sold to consumers for their personal transportation use. Usually, an automobile manufacturer doesn't make that many vehicles in particular or to
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I know that you're interested about researching for all your different wonders, but I need your attention in 5, 4, 3. If you have the volume on, can you turn it down for me, please? 2. Thank you so much. 1. Okay, I'm going to come up front here, and I have a handout for each one of you that I'm going to give to you, and it shows the steps that we went over today about how to access Wonderopolis. So it has the directions on the front and then the back of how to get into it. So if you're interested, how many of you really liked this today? You think it's a really pretty cool website? Okay, so this gives you the directions so when you get home tonight, you can access it and look up more of your wonders. Does that sound like a cool thing to do?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay.